Hey there, folks. How you doing today? So, Santa Clara County, day 2. I don't know. I call it lockdown, stay in place, whatever you want to call it. All I knew is I'm creating a lot more material for this channel and for you. I know it is a scary environment. We talk about it every day in our morning discussions about what's going on. Um, I just want you to realize that I think the next 12 months are going to be the best time for you to get your first or next rental property. We're going to go through this in detail, but I think there are some things that are very, very clear, so it bears repeating. The market is going to get messy. Lots of people are going to get scared, are going to run away. That means we're going to get potentially better prices. Second, interest rates are going to stay low and stay low for the year. But third, and this one is going to prove to be magical. If you get a rental property or another rental property, with all of the trillions of dollars that is coming into our system, you are going to be able to take care or take advantage of inflation. Inflation is going to be a side effect of the medicine we are taking today. And we have to take the medicine today to avoid a nasty recession. And if we're not careful, a nasty depression. I'm convinced that the powers that be see that and hence are talking about trillions of dollars interjected to our economy. And if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know I fully support that. We need it, or we will have 20% unemployment. We will be depression. We will have rations, and it will not be the America that you or I are used to or deserve. But again, back to inflation. Inflation, generally speaking, hurts savers. It hurts pretty much everyone, except if you own assets that are kind of inflation protected. And near as I know, one of the best things that are inflation protected are rental properties, specifically affordable housing rental properties, because you are protected price-wise because there's not a lot of them. There's a tight supply. You then get the increase in value, which again helps your net worth. But if you follow this channel, you know we're about cash flow. We're about conservative financing. So if you can get a cheap 30-year loan with a 3 or a 4, and then you are in an environment where inflation is running at 3 or 4 in a couple of years, you've basically got money for free. It's going to be freaking outstanding. Yes, I know today is scary, but the good news is the best thing I've created is my course, and it tells you what to do the next 30 days. You don't have to make any decisions the next 30 days. You have to commit to learning your market and doing some research and building confidence and focus. So let's get into my quick presentation because I want to lay this out for you why I'm so excited about the next 12 months. And then I have an extra special surprise for you because I'm doing something just for my students at the end of this. To date, I haven't done this, but hey, I'm at home. I have more time. I want to help. So pay attention to the last slide. I'm going to do something extra special for my students. No cost, but it's only available for my students. So let's get going. All right, so here we go. Again, it bears repeating. I believe the next 12 months will set you up to buy a financial asset that changes your life. If you learn your market, you might make the right decisions. You conservatively finance, you buy below the median, you get a great deal. Man, inflation is going to be your best friend years from now. Again, it is not lost on me. We talk every day on this channel about 7:30 or so. It's scary out there. You know, thousands of point loss in the stock market suck. Recession talk is terrible. Unemployment at 20% is terrible. Lots of things going on to scare us, but please understand, a significant part of my net worth was made in 2010, exactly in the same environment. And all you have to do is learn your market to build confidence so you can confidently say, that's a great deal. That's what I'm trying to give you. I am trying to give you the tools to build focus and confidence. Block out the noise, execute for 20 minutes a day, and you're done. Go do something else. 20 minutes the next day, good, you're done. Go do something else. What I have for you is proven to be very magical, and let's keep going. Here's the deal. One piece of why I think this is going to be a magical year for you is you are going to be locked in ridiculously cheap 30-year fixed rate debt. You have to lock 30. Don't you dare get a 5/1 ARM. Don't you get 7-year this or that. If you are a one rental at a time follower, I want you to get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage with a 3 or a 4 on it. And you are going to be wildly happy because, as you'll see in a minute, inflation will help you have 0% interest rate. The Fed, as they've not talked about today, they passed their first act. I think it's called Families First. It's pumping billions of dollars into the financial system. Probably by Friday or over the weekend, we will have bills of $1 trillion. We will be mailing checks to families. We are going to get through this, but that money is going to do something, and it's going to create inflation. It's going to raise the cost of things without a doubt. This money, this pumping of trillions of dollars, is going to have a side effect. But don't, the side effect, while being nasty, kind of like a hangover if you drink too much, we need this. If we don't get this medicine, and we don't get this medicine in large, yes, I said large 3 times, doses, we could be in trouble. If we don't get large, we could be in a recession, or heavens forbid, a depression, all from this little bug that came from overseas. This side effect has a name, and the US economy has suffered from it before. Most of you watching this didn't experience it in the 80s. I was around but didn't know it was there. Is inflation. The medicine of pumping trillions of dollars into our economy is going to cause inflation. It will fester, it will simmer, it will be on a low burn for years, but it will rear its ugly head. My guess is 4, 5, 6 years down the line. And to be clear, inflation, assuming you are a real estate investor with fixed rate, low fixed rate debt, is your friend. Your net worth and your income statement will go up, and you will enjoy inflation for the very first time. This is one of the reasons why you have to strike now. You have to strike now for the low rates, and you have to lock in and get a great deal on price so that inflation is your friend. Again, low fixed rates on assets that increase in both value and income it's like having a strawberry sundae with whipped cream and nuts. It's all the extras. And again, you are going to be able to buy something this year from a motivated seller getting an even better price. I can't imagine a better time. You've got to learn your market. You've got to do great deals. You got to get 30-year fixed rate debt. You just hold on, and then inflation will just make you more money. It's an amazing thing. And again, it will impact your balance sheet positively, and your income state positively, and your cash flow statement positively. Inflation will be magical for the few that go out and buy conservatively financed rental properties this year. This messy market is going to be ripe with opportunity. It may not feel like that today. It may not feel like that in a couple of weeks when we spike in numbers, but promise you this, it is going to create opportunities for you to strike. And the only way you're going to feel like you can strike confidently is if you build confidence. Trust me, if you don't take my course, you will have no confidence. You will be scared like everybody else. But if you buy the course, take the time to do the homework for 20 minutes a day and learn your market, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks from now, you will find a great deal and you will pounce. And that is going to be an awesome feeling because you will be set up to let inflation help you. Again, getting great deals with conservative fixed rate debt in an environment where you can take advantage of inflation. I personally have never had this opportunity. 2020 is going to be a great year for us as well. Hopefully you've seen by now what I talk about in this show, I do I just enjoy talking about what I'm doing, so I'm giving it to you. I will buy and control more real estate in 2020 from desperate sellers, and I will let inflation be my friend as well. So here's the deal. I have a course, the link is below. It's called How to Start One Rental at a Time. This course, again, is the best thing I've created because I spent 2 months documenting what I do still every single day. I look at zip codes, I learn markets, I know rents, I can calculate yields, I can compare deals. But until you look at your market every day and you do it for an extended period of time, you won't have the confidence. You won't be willing to look at fear in the eye and say, screw you, I got this. So I'm giving you the plan. I'm giving you permission to take 45 days to learn your chosen market. How to start one rental at a time, again, is the single best thing I've created because it is helping hundreds of people every week. And it's a great, great feeling. I do have extras with this that I've added over time. If you do have the course, I have a Facebook group. It's private, just for students. I think it's called something one rental at a time. I don't know what it's called up front, but again, one rental at a time. It's a private group. You have to answer 3 questions. And I only approve students that have my course. This is where I have most frequently interacted with students. It's where I answer questions almost every day. And it is a lot of fun. But I have something extra that I'm starting this Friday. And you need to be a part of this if you want to ask me questions. So the extra is every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific, I am going to go to Facebook. I am going to go to my private Facebook group called, I think it's called One Rental at a Time Works. And I am going to start a live stream. I will keep this live stream open for at least 30 minutes, starting at 8 a.m. I will have a few topics as people join to talk about, but the majority of that live stream is me answering your questions. The private Facebook group today is under 250 people. It is growing all the time. So if you want to get to me, you want to ask me questions in a private, safe setting that will only live in the private group, the live streams are going to be for you. I will not take any of these videos and post them anywhere else. They will only live in our private group. One Rental at a Time Works is just for my students. I will not approve anybody joining that is not a student. I only want students because we talk the same language. You've been in my course. You understand what I mean by homework. You've got a laser focus. You're trying to build confidence, but you have questions. So many of you want to talk to me. The best way going forward is going to take my course. So we're on the same page. It's only $199. It's crazy cheap. Now that you're going to get access to me at least every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific, it's even cheaper. If this blows up and we go to thousands of people, I may have to raise the price, but that's not my intention. My intention is to keep it at $199 for as long as I can before it just overwhelms me. But I really think these live streams are going to take you to the next level. I'm doing these because I want to test it. I'm being told to stay home for 3 weeks. So let's do some live streams together. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to be a part of the course, you want to get focused, you want to build confidence, go to the link below and let's have some fun. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, I am confident that this year is going to provide opportunities for great prices. You're going to get great fixed rate debt, and you're going to be set up to take advantage of inflation. I have never seen this in my 20 years, and I'm going to take advantage of it. My course will give you focus. It will give you confidence. It will allow you to compare deals. It'll help you look for great deals. It gets you in my private Facebook group. And at least for the next month, assuming these are well attended, we are going to be on a live stream that only goes to my students. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you can understand that. If you want to be one of my students, there's a link below. You can go to my website, onerentalatatime.com. Again, the course is simply called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. All right, everybody. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's have a good year. Take care.